Good evening. I'm Stacy Soul, and I'm here to share my author study of Kate DiCamillo. Kate's a two-time Newbery Honor Award recipient like I said, she prides herself in being short and having a loud stature, which is very similar to me. She's also the 2014-2015 National Ambassador for Children's Literature. She traveled all around the United States and shared her love for books with kids. She's well known for her novels, including Because of Winn-Dixie, Tale of Despereaux, and Mercy Watson. This is my infographic that I created on Canva. Found out a lot about Kate. She has 39 novels published as of now and 4 more coming out this year. As a young child, she struggled learning to read and didn't want to give up. So as a first grader, her mother made flashcards for her and she memorized words. As she got a little bit older, she struggled with chronic pneumonia and spent a lot of time in the hospital as a young child. So instead of getting to play outside with her friends, she enjoyed her adventures through her books. Kate's family includes her niece and nephew, her brother Kurt, and her dog Ramona, named after Ramona Quimby. These are Kate's books, and she writes everything from picture books to anthologies, but most of her books are in middle grade 3, 4, 5, 6 novels. Several of her novels, including Tiger Rising, Tale of Despereaux, and The Magician's Elephant, have been created into movies. She also has several picture books, A Very Merry Christmas, La La La, and Great Joy. A Very Merry Mercy Christmas comes from Mercy Watson. And Mercy Watson and Horace and Tibble are her early chapter books. This graphic is the bookmark that I made, and I don't know if you can see the very bottom. It just has the title, Tale of Despereaux. He stole my heart when I read this book, and when I read it with my class, they're loving it. Small mouse, huge heart, epic adventure. My shelf talker is about the miraculous journey of Edward Tulane. And I chose the background for this because I liked how it went from dark to light and kind of reflective of how Edward's attitude is. It goes from dark to light in the story. He's kind of snobbish at the beginning and very self-centered, and he grows to love and care for other people. These are my read-alikes. I included Pax by Sarah Pennypacker. If you like Tale of Despereaux, that you would probably like Pax. A read-alike for Because of Winn-Dixie could be Shiloh, because they both include a stray dog that is rescued by a child. And then The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane, I found that the Velveteen Rabbit, just the connection between the rabbits and their life's journey. I'm really proud of this. I made this to share with my class. These are her 4 upcoming new releases in 2025. This one actually, A Piglet Named Mercy, comes out tomorrow. Hotel Balazar. A Piglet Named Mercy is actually a picture book, and the other 3 are novels. Hotel Balzar, Horace and Tibble, and Lost Evangeline. When I created my if-thens, I chose a simple background because I wanted to include the covers of the books, and I wanted those graphics to stand out. Tale of Despereaux, you would enjoy One and Only Ivan, Because of Winn-Dixie, The Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler, and The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane, and you would enjoy The Wild Robot. These are my appeals factors pages. Most of DiCamillo's work that I've read is leisurely paced. I did note that Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane seemed to be a bit choppy in the beginning, but as I read more, it seemed to, and the story took off, it flowed better. Her tone in her stories is actually, in Edward Tulane, the tone fluctuates from very monotone and self-centered to more loving as the story progresses. These are my author book reviews. This is my annotated bibliography, and I'm missing part of it, and I cannot find it on my computer. So this is what I have. Her books can really tie into, actually, this is my whole bibliography. Her books tie into lots of social emotional learning and could create or start really good conversation topics with your students. And here's my reflection. And for sure in my reflection, I talk about the technology component of this. This has been a really hard project for me, and I have put a lot of hours into it. Technology is not necessarily something I'm really strong at. So Canva, I'm learning Canva now, Screencast-O-Matic, and iMovie. So this project has definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things that I could share with my students and create for them to draw them into books and reading. And I loved making the shelf talkers. I can't wait to put some of those in my own library someday. So I hope this satisfied you, was interesting for you. And if you aren't familiar with Kate's books, that you take a look, because there's some really great ones. Thanks for listening.